Welcome back to Big History. I'm Rachel Hansen, and today we've got a big historian's question to think about. It's really long. Here we go. I almost couldn't fit it on the whole page. How can we use historical evidence to make more accurate predictions of the future? So historical evidence is really, really important. We use it to make an analysis of what happened in the past to better understand history. It helps us understand our present realities today, but we also use that historical evidence to think about the future and what it might look like. It's really important. I mean, think about it. Like, if you're gonna go, make a prediction about who's gonna win the World Series, who's gonna win the Super Bowl, you're probably doing some historical analysis, right? You're looking at past trends and wins and losses and all that kind of stuff to predict the future outcome. Historians do this, but they use the claim testers, the 4 claim testers that we've learned about: authority, evidence, intuition, and logic, to try to understand history. And they use those 4 to really get at what they think is the most accurate vision of the past. Now, our word of the day for today is historical evidence. So historical evidence, when we think of it from a historian's point of view, it's the beliefs that we have about events or artifacts of the past. And those beliefs we can prove with pretty reasonable certainty, right? We can verify them. We can say they're valid. And historians are oftentimes like scientists, using a scientific method, except for them a historical method, to analyze the past. They start with a hypothesis. Sometimes that hypothesis, right, they ask this question that they want answered. They have to go out and they have to use the claim testers to decide if that hypothesis holds up that they have about the past. Is that theory correct? And they might start with their intuition. It might start with a gut instinct. And they follow that down a path until they can address that instinct with evidence. And they can make sure that that evidence comes from authorities, people who we trust, and who are credible. And then historians have to put this through a series of logic to make the connections. And in the end, they weigh whether or not their hypothesis is correct. And they make an interpretation of the past using their historical evidence. Today, for your lesson, you're going to go over to Khan Academy and watch the crash course video, The Deep Future. I'm just going to forewarn you, you may want to put on a helmet. Your brain is about to explode. We don't want to get the ceiling dirty. Now, in this video, the Green brothers are going to take you trillions of years into the future. And they're going to make a series of claims. And it's up to you to test them. Think about the historical evidence that you've learned about in this course. Do you think their assessment of the future is fair? Is it reasonable? Do they use good evidence? Do you trust it? Test it out. And once you've tested it out, come back here. I've got a challenge waiting for you. Oh boy, are your brains intact? Did you remember your helmets? Mind-blowing stuff, right? Now, I told you, you have a challenge as well. Today in your historian's journal, I want you to think about how the current pandemic situation that we are in is going to shape and alter our future. There's no doubt that students of the future are going to read about this moment in time in their history books. What do you think will be written? And how do you think this changes all aspects of our life in the future? All right, y'all. Tomorrow's a special day. It's Flannel Friday. So go find your best flannel, lay it out, make sure it's wrinkle-free. Or who cares if it has wrinkles? It's a flannel. It's good. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care. Be good.